All right, everyone, it is time for playoff pick'ems. And God, we have such a stacked playoff lineup here. Now, I'm not going to get into these group stage pick'ems yet. I have some complaints about that. This is my worst pick'ems performance ever. But that doesn't matter because we have quite possibly the most stacked lineup of teams for playoffs I've ever seen in a major. And all right, let's just get into it. This is really anyone's major. It's going to be hard for me to predict. I really had to think about these. Spirit versus Falcons. I think this is the hardest one that I can predict so far because this really is a coin flip between two teams. One team, Spirit, Donk playing out of his goddamn mind, a 1.73 rating in the group stage. That is insane. Is it going to be enough to carry the rest of the players? Zway's not playing well. I think Tanier isn't really playing to the level that we were expecting. Chopper's getting some questionable calls. And Shiro's doing well. No complaints about Shiro. But is Donk and Shiro really going to be enough to carry this team over? Or are we going to actually see some step-ups from Zwei and Tanier? I don't know. And with Falcons, they're looking better. They're looking much better. Mondesi is really coming back into form, especially in those last group stage games. It's becoming a little scary. I'm really looking forward to that Mondesi Shiro matchup. And Kyosuke is looking really good too. It's finally starting to come together for Falcons, it looks like. But this is playoffs. This is a totally different environment now. So is Falcons going to be able to do it? I don't know. Who did I pick? I'm picking Falcons. As much as I'd love to see Spirit advance, I think Falcons overall has the more well-rounded team right now. And I'd be glad to be wrong about this. I want to see Donk absolutely ball out, but right now I think Falcons just has the better team. All right, next up we have Vitality versus Mongols. On paper, this looks like Vitality gets it in like so easily. But Mongols have been really, really good, and that is just because of Mara. His coaching is so good. They can get rid of their best player, slot in a 28-year-old major playoff rookie, and he's been lights out on the group stage. He's been lights out in general. Controles, God, man, it's crazy how good this team is. Anyone can just slot right into the system. That being said, Vitality is the defending major champions, and this is a rematch of the major grand final. I don't know, man. Mongols has like I'd say Mongols has like a 30% chance of winning this. I'm going to go with Vitality because I think they just have the overall better team. They're more prepared for a major playoff than this Mongols roster is. So I'm going to be going with that. Furia versus Navi. Now, this was the easiest one for me. We already saw this matchup in the opening best of one in stage 3, and Furia absolutely decimated Navi. Now, that's not to say that Navi is bad. Navi's actually looking pretty good right now. Wonderful is playing way better than most people expected him to, and that's really good for this team that really doesn't have a star player. And Makaze is also looking pretty good. He's looking good. I wouldn't say lights out like superstar good, but it's serviceable. It's enough to get them to playoffs, and I think that's what they wanted for this major. They've reached their goal. They're just going to see how far they can go now, but Furia is really going for this win here. Furia wants to win the entire thing, and I think Furia is just going to win over them. Next up, we got another banger, Maus versus FaZe Clan. And wow, what a recovery from FaZe. 0.4 seconds away from getting eliminated by Red Canids in stage 1. And now they're in the playoffs for the major. That's just insane. That's FaZe magic. We've counted them out time and time again, and somehow they just sneak their way into playoffs. Now, this is going to be a big test for Jacob because this is his first ever major playoffs, and I don't even know if this is his first playoffs in general, but I really don't know if FaZe can pull it through here over an experienced Maus team that has the home crowd on their side. I think Maus win this. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's move on to the semifinals. We got Falcons versus Vitality, another banger matchup we got here. Falcons, I think, is going to take it. Vitality I haven't been convinced by the level of competition Vitality has played so far this major. It's not really a lot. I don't have a lot of confidence in them. So I think Falcons have been through it a lot. They've been through the thick of it pretty much. And I think they're going to make it to the grand finals. Furia versus Maus. Banger matchup again. I think Furia wins. Mao's simply just does not have the firepower equal to Queserato and Molidor. As much as I love Torzi, and yeah, it's gonna suck because they, Hungarian crowd, Hungarian player, but this is Furia's major to win. I think Furia will beat Falcons in the best of 5. Sorry, Nico, your major is denied again. These are my picks. We'll see how it goes. I don't really care about the result at this point because this is going to be all bangers.